start with Selenium, but not just because I said so. But first, wait, who are you? Why are you telling me this? Justin Hurst, software engineer at MavenLink. I did DevOps, full stack web, and distributed systems. Selenium First has really shifted how I've developed. And I don't mean Selenium First is like actually using the software Selenium, but using a user-targeted integration testing. You get instant feedback on the success of your development, and I've experienced strong increase in confidence in my code. So what I mean by doing Selenium, I'm being lazy by saying Selenium. I mean, if you're doing an API target for other customers that would be do business, you would test your API, how your customers would use it, and how to automate it and integrated. And you want to focus on how your customer will experience your targeted software when I say this. Is Selenium testing for me? Yes. But let's go on to that. Do you do test-driven development? If the answer is yes, start with a Selenium test. If your answer is no, start with Selenium test. What do we gain by this? Well, if you're in a traditional business, you're going to gain a strong relationship with product. You're going to gain confidence with your new code, and you're going to gain confidence in refactors. Product, those guys. Strong relationship with product. So you're going to read the product's needs as how you're going to develop your Selenium test and how you're going to do your ending integration test. So as you do this, you're going to think of better questions to ask product when they present the task you're going to do. Because you're going to start thinking of the task and what the integration test is going to be and how you're going to solve them. Next, you're going to grow confidence with product's confidence in what you produce. Because as this relationship continues, your product will match theirs even more, and their product will be good. So next thing is confidence in your normal code. You will understand the goals before you start producing actual code. And what I mean by this is maybe you start writing your Selenium test and you realize you don't actually know what product really wanted, and you actually hadn't asked the proper questions up to this point. This is the moment where you can go to product again before you start writing down actual code and ask them, hey, what did you really mean by this? So you know what product really wants before you start putting a lot of effort into solving their problem. Next, your code hits its goal. That means that when you run your integration testing, your code's goal will be accomplished, it'll be solved, and you don't need to do a whole lot of extra QA to ensure that, hey, did I do everything right? Did I get everything they understand? By this point, you've asked all the questions you wanted to ask and needed to ask to get your software done well. And it will just fit all together. And what I mean by this is even if you don't do TDD in the traditional sense, even if you don't do TDD as far as deep down with a lot of integration testing, when you get everything coming together and you get your ticket done or whatever unit of work you get done, you will know that it's just all matched together and it's all worked. You get the satisfaction before even going through the website yourself of seeing the green integration testing that you know you've done it well. And then clean refactors. A good test will be products documentation or requirements. A good test will show you what other people who look into your code, what product has wanted in the past and what product is probably wanting in the future with that code. So when someone jumps into your code, they're going to look at it and see, oh, okay, so this is what they were trying to solve by looking at your top-level integration testing. And then they can make the appropriate decisions on what needs to be changed to still match that goal. And then in theory, you should be able to restart your product right from scratch. So if you lose all of your code but somehow still have your Selenium test, you should make a replicable and matchable product just from that. And so you can't match that level of confidence. And if your management thinks it's a waste of time, you should just write good code